after you marched and say you don't want Zimbabweans, you don't want Nigerians, you don't want Ghanaians, you close shops, you march. Why are you not coming back to tell us the following day that after that march, we expelled 10 Zimbabweans, and out of those 10 Zimbabweans, we're able to give 10 South Africans jobs? I'm not going to take a pregnant woman out of a clinic because she's not South African. She gives birth of an African child at the gate, and that child dies. And you want me to do that and be proud and look at my children and say, I'm a proud father after I stopped life, after I killed someone? I will not do that. I did not join politics to be voted for. We must never rely on the white man. We must rely on ourselves because we can do it. Because there are nothing anywhere. Look at us. We survive even when they deprived us. Imagine if they give us, we will not survive. We'll be above everybody. Because to survive under slavery, once you are liberated, you'll be the best of the best because you know pain of suffering. The day the EFF takes government, the people of Marikana will receive justice. What is justice to the people of Marikana? It's not only about those who survived. It's to make sure that Marikana becomes a beautiful township because there are minerals here. Because people died here, we can only honor them by making sure that this township becomes an exemplary township. Vanderkop becomes exemplary township where there are proper roads, where there is no sewer on the road, where there are flushing toilets, where there is clean water running through the taps of the people of Bujanala. We can't say that about Rustenburg. We can't say that about Hetling. Rare, huna limit, habana metsi, limakua west, neritsibaba tubaba chaba makua. Even whites in town don't have water. That's how corrupt this ANC is. It found an infrastructure in Bratz in town, found infrastructure in Rustenburg in town. They could not maintain the infrastructure. Today, Riatswana ga ufela, hauna mo betere, ebana ANC itsa or makhuwa a emella nika di bucket, ayonka metsi, ba emetsi di traga tsa ANC, tsa metsi tse di corrupt, tse tlisha metsi. We say to them, it is this corrupt people, baba etsang gore tropo e ya Rustenburg is cover what we want it to be. Rustenburg, Bratz, and all of those towns are supposed to be the richest towns. What made Johannesburg was a discovery of gold. The discovery of minerals here should have turned this town upside down. You are not supposed to go to Johannesburg. The gold is finished. The minerals are here now. Johannesburg was supposed to come here now because there are two things that makes a city. It's natural resources and mineral resources. So Cape Town does not have mineral resources. It's natural resources. It has got beautiful mountains. It has got a sea. Those are the things that makes a city. You've got platinum. You've got coal. You've got all types of minerals. Those are the things that must make you a beautiful city. You must attract the whole of South Africa and Africa to come to you because you've got what the world wants. But you can't get it because the ANC is in collaboration with the people who are stealing our minerals every day. Our workers were killed here in Marikana. Madiabona akopana le mabu. Even if you can remove the bodies of those who died here, their blood will remain because it has been mixed with the soil of Marikana. And we are here to honor those people and tell them, or they did not die in vain. Their struggle is safeguarded by the EFF, is protected by the EFF. Will continue to fight for the rights of the workers and the working class all over South Africa, Africa, and the diaspora. Fighters, you can't have a mine here and have shacks next to a mine. Under the EFF government, that will be declared illegal. There must be a mine here, there must be beautiful houses here. There must be a mine here, there must be beautiful schools here. There must be a mine here, there must be beautiful hospitals here. There must be a mine here. There must be 24-hour clinics next to the mine, because that mine is going to bring diseases to our township. Therefore, they must bring medicine because they brought diseases to our township. It's only fair that every street must have a road, every street must have street lights. Why? We can afford. We are rich. We don't claim when we say we are rich. We are not a dark country. We are not a dark continent. How can you be dark when you've got a shining diamond? We can never be dark, because the diamond is shining in Africa. That's why they came to conquer us and stole that diamond in Kimberley. So we need to turn the situation around. We need to say the minerals must service the people. We need beneficiation here in Rustenburg, meaning we must open factories here in Rustenburg. Well, you can't have factories with skilled people without university, without proper TVET colleges. We need all of that through beneficiation. We need to create jobs through beneficiation. These trucks that you see moving around, getting out of Marikana, causing accident on the freeway, you must know behind those trucks is your jobs. Your jobs are loaded behind the truck and they are taken to the sea, out of the country, to go and create jobs in China, in America, and everywhere else. So we need trucks that live here with finished product. Meaning, when platinum, after Xolani went underground and took out platinum, it must go to this factory to be processed here. And only the finished goods will leave South Africa. So once we open a factory here, we create jobs here. We hire the children of Rustenburg first here. We hire South Africans first here, because they will be having skills. We'll be having a university. We'll equip them with skills. We'll make them to be professionals and work in those factories. It is not only the responsibility of government to create jobs. We are unemployed because they are stealing what's supposed to create jobs for us. And we must stop that and nationalize these mines and make sure these mines benefit the people of Rustenburg. Comrades, a mine makes a lot of money. When workers were asking for 12,500, those people were making billions. Even if they gave each worker 12,500, they were still going to make billions. But their greediness doesn't allow them to share. They don't want to share the wealth of the country as dictated by the Freedom Charter that said we need to share the wealth of the country. That's why they don't like the EFF, because the EFF is going to tamper with their profit and say you are going to share this profit with the people of Marikana, with the people of Northwest. Because Northwest is not only rich, with mine only. Agriculture is a big thing here in Northwest. That's why we want land. We want to give you land, not to create shacks, but to farm. Because farming is what makes you. Some of you, farming, boss be educated. I am a farmer myself because I know farming is food security. Today, South Africa, you are going to go hungry. This is what happened to Zimbabwe. When Mugabe took the land, they stopped trucks which were taking food to Zimbabwe. He didn't stop. Mugabe never stopped trucks. They said, because he took the land, we are no longer sending food to Zimbabwe. And when they stopped trucks, Zimbabwe went hungry. These people are going to stop trucks one day from coming to Rustenburg. Before they stop their trucks, we must have the land, we must produce food and guarantee food security for our own people. And say to the children of Northwest, you need to learn agriculture because that's where your clothes come from. That's where your food come from. And without food security, we are going to eat each other. We are going to die of hunger. We must never rely on the white man. We must rely on ourselves because we can do it. Because there are nothing anywhere. Look at us. We survive even when they deprived us. Imagine if they give us, we will not survive. We'll be above everybody. Because to survive under slavery, once you are liberated, you'll be the best of the best because you know pain of suffering. That's what we're saying, and that's what we're being hated for. We say to Ramaphosa, your day is coming. You must never think that the people forgot that you are the one who said the workers were criminals. Yeah. Your day is coming. Those comrades who were killed at the Kopi, next to where we are now, they are turning in their graves. Their spirits have never received peace because a man who killed them was promoted to become a president. That was an insult to the workers of Marikana. And that insult will stop one day, and that's the day Ramaphosa will be held accountable for what they did here at Marikana. ANC politicians have got hospitals, have got money to do anything they want to do. You must stop that. You have allowed it for too long. This is the time. But because they no longer have self-respect, they don't care about the road. They care about their pockets. As long as their pockets are full, they don't care. It's running all over. Our children are playing with it. We cannot allow our children to play with sewer. We need our children in the beautiful parks, playing as children in a safe environment without a threat of violence or rape, in a peaceful township where services are being delivered to our people. Comrades, it is not a dream. It can happen. It needs a political will. What am I saying? I'm saying to all councillors and MMCs, you now have an immediate mandate to make sure that when you arrive in the council, you put a motion. So, comrades, we need to stop that. The 4th of November represent that Bujanala will be a liberated zone where the dignity of black people will be restored, where the children of Africans will not be ashamed of being Africans. They will know that they've got a caring government. But let's ask a question. After you marched, and say you don't want Zimbabweans, you don't want Nigerians, you don't want Ghanaians, you close shops, you march. Why are you not coming back to tell us the following day that after that march, we expelled 10 Zimbabweans, and out of those 10 Zimbabweans, we're able to give 10 South Africans jobs? There is no such a report. Why? Because those are slaves' jobs. They don't pay anything. You want proper jobs. You want a job with a pay slip, with an appointment letter, with pension, with medical aid, and you deserve it. But why are we fighting each other? It is the same people who made us fight each other during apartheid, black on black violence. They sponsored it. The same provinces where blacks were killing blacks during apartheid, sponsored by apartheid government, is the same provinces where blacks are beating blacks today. The script is the same. The writer of the script is the same. Why do you ask me, after removing a black child from school, when the black children were removed from school with bullets in 1976, when our parents were removed from school because they did not have school fees, I must play that role? Me, I will never do it. I'm not going to take a pregnant woman out of a clinic because she's not South African. She gives birth of an African child at the gate, and that child dies. And you want me to do that and be proud and look at my children and say, I'm a proud father after I stopped life, after I killed someone? I will not do that. I did not join politics to be voted for. I was too young when I joined politics. These positions that I have came as a result of my participation. I am not in politics to be elected. I'm in politics to articulate a position of African people who have been oppressed for too long. We are not saying any Zimbabwean, Nigerian, Ghanaian must bring crime here. The same way no South African must bring crime here. Anyone who brings drugs, South African or Nigerian, must be dealt with according to the laws of South Africa. Not mob justice. So you must stop it before it comes to you. Remember, Raba Limpopo were even too dark. They are just going to look at us and say, well, now we don't even have to ask you anything. I coupe. Are. Before it comes to us, let's stop it there and say, let's deal with illegal immigration through the laws of this country. The Minister of Home Affairs is a DA minister, but they never match to the Minister of Home Affairs, who is responsible for illegal immigrants. Why? They are scared of white people. Look at them. When they speak to a white person, they are very respectful. They show manners. When they speak to a black person, they are violent. When is that march going to Cape Town? Because a lot of illegal immigrants, white immigrants, are in Cape Town. Let's see them going to Cape Town and asking whites to produce their IDs. The same way here in Northwest, a lot of whites say they own land. If you ask them to produce a title deed, they don't have. They gave each other the land early 90s when they saw that democracy was coming. So many white people are here in South Africa, illegal labor. They must be treated the same way we treat others. But now they are even worse. They've got our land. You are fighting over useless things. They are distracting you, so that you focus on each other while they are stealing our minerals, while they are stealing our land. Vukadaki. This is the time you must be more awake. They are distracting you. They say foreigners have taken jobs from you. Go for them. You go there. They take everything. That's what they did during apartheid. When we were supposed to get our freedom, they started a fight between ANC and IFP. Instead of concentrating on fighting for freedom, we got distracted and killed each other. Who took the weapons to KZN? It was apartheid soldiers. Bought lot of ammunition, took it to KZN. That's why till today, there are a lot of illegal guns in KZN. Those guns were delivered by the apartheid government, arming blacks to fight one another. Today, they don't give you guns. They put in your mind wrong ideas for you to hate each other, concentrate on one another, while they continue to benefit the minerals of our world. We need to focus, comrades. Not because I killed anyone. They want to take me to jail for 5 years because they don't want me. Why? Why do they want to take me away? They want to take me away because they are scared of the truth. They don't want the truth. I will talk the truth here. I'll talk the truth in jail. I'll talk the truth in my grave. No one can ever kill my ideas. My ideas are out there. No one can ever arrest my ideas. My ideas are out there. No white woman can determine my destination. I've got an appointment with the future, and that future is the revolution to liberate the children of Africa. You must not be scared, comrades. You must never allow them to use me to intimidate you. No one must use my name to intimidate you. Continue to fight for the truth. Continue to tell the truth. Do not be shaken by my sentencing, because that's what they want. They want you to be shaken. I'm not shaken. If I was not married with children, I was not going to appeal it. I was going to go there and come back. But as a responsible family man, I might be strong. My wife might not be strong. My children might not be strong. And my jail can destroy them. For them, I shall appeal it until I get my freedom, so that my family is in a better position. Fighters, the system is against us. We need to rise now. We need to take over power and change the system. The only way you can do that is to make sure that in your VT, there is a VT coordinator who registers the voters, because you cannot win election without your own voters. Shabam fighters all over South Africa. Ki EFF fela. Ye campaign for registration. The rest they don't. Why? Because they've been winning ka voters roll yela ya khale. So why would you change the voters roll that made you win elections? So abai batli ntoya registration, babata the old voters roll. We must put new people in the old voters roll. Harisa to vote ka voters roll ya ANC. Harisa vote ka voters roll ya DA. Vote ka voters roll ya EFF. We need to register people to vote. Ha letsa mamo lenkamo letsa na mo taxing le walk letsa. You must check one another. Oremun, yeah, here's my ID number. Punch it and check if I'm registered. And I'm pay how. Kebonor or registered na. Has registered. Umuchor umpimpi wena. We're in this trouble because of you. Overekalama Buru, Overekalama ANC, Overekali the apartheid collaborators who want to see us back to apartheid. We don't want that. Be responsible. Then you can associate with us. We do not associate with irresponsible people. We do not associate with people who see what's happening in this country and they don't take responsibility to correct the wrongs that are happening in this country. It is your duty as leaders of sub-region, leaders of branches, volunteers of the EFF to engage in mass registration. Every high school must have a coordinator. Every TVET must have a coordinator. Every university must have a coordinator. Every mine must have a coordinator. Every factory must have a coordinator. Everywhere where many people are found, there must be someone there who's deployed to do the work of the EFF. The talk is no longer relevant now. Now the cross must talk for us. We've been speaking in Parliament. We've been fighting in Parliament. But Parliament is not enough. We need government. There is a difference between government and Parliament. So we need government to change the living conditions of all of you. You know the other fight that we are fighting now, it's a fight where professional bodies, once you graduate and you get admitted as an attorney, the professional bodies want you to pay annual fee. But you graduated, you are an attorney, you are unemployed. Where are you going to get that professional fee? We don't want unemployed people to pay professional bodies professional fee. Unless those professional bodies develop a database of unemployed professionals, they must go look for jobs for them and then demand professional fee from them because you have given them jobs. So you can't say unemployed person must pay a professional fee. Where are they getting this money? They got a certificate, but they are not working. And you're saying to them, pay us. Pay you with what? And you know, even reactionaries who were supporting that unemployed people must pay these professional bodies professional fees are now saying we agree with the EFF, we must not pay professional fees. Where we govern, not a single MMC of the EFF was ever accused of corruption. No single MMC of the EFF was ever arrested. Today, they are desperately looking for us at Madlanga Commission. They try all types of things. Hey, you will never find us. We are not at Madlanga Commission. We are at Marikana. Catch us if you can. You cannot find us where there is corruption. That Takelson is desperately looking for EFF, and for sure even in the computers when they take the SMSs and WhatsApps of people, they type EFF so that it can come up. That's why EFF came up in one SMS, but they spoke about it for more than 10 days. Go and ask how much was that 10 days where you were desperately wanting to put the EFF in corruption that is non-existent. We fight corruption everywhere. We fight for the unemployed. We fight for the insourcing. We have put a bill in Parliament where we said everybody must be insourced who works in government. Cleaner, security guards, whatever. As long as you are in those buildings of government, working for a private company, we are saying to government, terminate that contract of that company, hire those people directly because they've got a skill and they must have the benefits. We have insourced the security guards. They were earning 7,500. Today, they earn more than 11,000 with medical aid, with pension fund. A lot of our parents here in Northwest used to go and work in Joburg for years and years as security guards. When they come back, they have nothing to show. And then they make your father to look like he's a fool. Your father is not a fool. He's an exploited worker. And the EFF is going to stop that exploitation through the insourcing bill. And let me tell you, superior logic. Ramaphosa lemutlile ko parlamenting. I asked him, do you agree with insourcing? I agree fully. Fully. So ura repeal yo passa unopposed. Mara baba maburu ba ilo opposer because ke bona ba benefita. But ourselves with ANC, MK and other small parties come together to pass insourcing bill. We will defeat the DA, we will defeat capitalism, we will restore dignity on the shoulders of the working class. Fighters, we must make sure that everywhere we go, we represent very well the working class. If you are a councillor, you keep quiet in a municipality during council, you are part of the problem. How do you keep quiet? There is no black area here without a problem. Now problems have even gone to white people's areas. When you are a councillor, you go into a council and you keep quiet. Where do you live? Where do you live? Because we sent you there to go and represent us. But don't worry, fighters. That is going to change. From today, nominations of councillors are open in the EFF. Each branch must nominate their own councillor of your choice. No leader is going to dictate to you who's going to be a candidate in your ward. Any leader who does that, report that leader to SG. The process starts today. It's going to end at the end of the month. We are preparing for war. Please don't accept to be a councillor, even if you know you won't win. You must pay maintenance. That is being responsible. We don't want people who are irresponsible. Pay maintenance. And never argue with a woman when she says, my guy, I'm pregnant. The day you don't use condom, you must know the high possibility is yours. Let us make sure that we become responsible men by not beating up our women, by not abusing our women, by not beating up children. Talk to them. You'll see how mature children can become if they are spoken to properly. Lenali quick to abuse our children. We were abused. That's why we've got too much anger. Don't pass that anger to our children. We were abused by the system. The system abused our parents. Our parents came to take out their anger on us. Don't do it to your children, so that your children become better people in the future and we produce a better society. So fighters, Hartamamo, this is not the end. This is the beginning. We are going to work now. And we were lucky that just before we came here, Ramaphosa announced the date. Babu Abadimu Marikana. Just before the American, Kama Ramaphosa anja date. Luwena know how seveza. You know the target. Hooray, I'm running after time now. I don't have time. I need to make sure that we win our what? We want our votes that were lost here in Bushanala. Go and fetch those votes back into the EFF by choosing correct candidates. The candidates tau sebeletsa batho, the candidates tau respect batho, the candidates they respectang ke community. You can be good in the EFF because you are a factionalist, but you might not be good outside with the community. We don't want good people in the EFF. We want good people in the community. Now is the time to choose what community members will say. This time the EFF gave us the best. Sometimes we don't lose because people don't love the EFF. We lose because we chose a wrong candidate. So let this be an opportunity for Northwest and South Africa, EFF. Let's go and choose the best of the best. Nominations are open. You can raise the flag and say, hands off Juju, hands off that is not going to help us. The only way Juju is going to be saved is through taking over power and changing the system that is operated against us. Let's make sure that we go out in our numbers. Let Rustenburg be the first liberated zone where the EFF wins outrightly. Bujanala wins outrightly. Northwest, we win outrightly. Let freedom start here. Let 1976 start here. Let the 1st of May start here. Let the 16th of August start here. Let this place be a liberated zone. You are going to show the whole of South Africa the same way you did Bujanala, that you are ready to govern and no one is going to stop you. Only your laziness is going to stop you. You must say, I'm going to stop being lazy. I'm now hitting the ground. I'm going door to door, factory by factory, school by school, mind by mind, church by church, because this is a liberated zone. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Tata EFF, tata! Tata EFF, tata!